Hiya, welcome Flosstube. Welcome to Flosstube 24. Oh, look at my ears, they're broke. Yes, it hasn't been that long since I did a Flosstube last. Oh god, look at my ear, it's totally addy. It's not been long until I did a Flosstube last time. But because I'd acquired a few things and I'm working on a couple of things, I thought I'm going to do it a bit earlier. And there's also a shout out I want to do as well. So I've actually written everything that I want to say in this book. I'm going to keep this book now solely to record my Flosstube videos and the other videos that I do. So we're going to get to it. So first, because I've been dying to do this. I've been dying to do this since the other week. I want to do a shout out, and my obvious shout out is going to be Stitching in Sound. Yes, I've been watching his videos today. I subscribed, I think it must have been about 2 weeks now. About 2 weeks. I watched one of his latest videos. Really liked it. He's such a great guy. Really down to earth as well. Not afraid to swear. Not afraid to swear, and honestly, my opinion, it really does not bother me. I lived with my dad for years who was like swearing constantly non-stop, so don't worry about that in your videos. So yes, first shout out is to Stitching in Sound, and it is Kyle Rettenmeyer. I really hope that I've said that right. I hope it is Rettenmeyer. Is that how you pronounce it? Sometimes I have trouble being able to pronounce the names properly because of my language, because of where I'm actually from. Because I'm from, at the minute I'm in the UK, I'm a UK resident. And I'm in Lancashire now, but I originally come from a place called Wolverhampton in Birmingham, so my accent can seem a bit slang at times. So yes, anyhow, go and check him out. Hi! Yes, I'm coming to you in a minute. Yeah, so definitely go and check Carl Rettimer out, Stitching in Sound. I've started binge watching his videos today. What I liked about him as well, he loves Cher. I love Cher. Now, I actually commented on one of his videos saying about how I like Cher and that, because it reminds me of growing up when I was a kid with my best friend from school of 30 years. We've been friends 30 years since nursery, and obviously when we was growing older, we'd love listening to all sorts of music, but we'd sit there and we'd what am I on about? It's been a stressful day. We used to listen to Cher, we did, and it was mostly music from the 80s and 90s. Yes, I like that one as well. Do you believe in love after love? I'm not going to start singing though. You really don't want to hear my singing. So yes, please go and check him out. Absolutely brilliant guy. Like I said, down to earth. I'm up to the 4th video now. So yeah. The other shout out I want to give to is the Woolly Hatted Stitcher. Yeah. Yeah, I've got you down on my book here to give you a shout out. Yeah, I caught up on the videos today. I love your stash. Oh my god. I love your stash. Brilliant. And that stitch piece that you've done of, come on words, get out. Okay, my mind's going blank now. Doctor Who, sorry, yeah, Doctor Who. That is absolutely fantastic, really, it's amazing. So those are my shout outs I want to give to. Finish, yeah, I got a bit of a disaster here. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it because I'm not in a hurry. I'm actually sat in the bathroom at the minute. I was sat in the bedroom, but it was too dark Downstairs my husband's on his game. My little ones have just gone up. My son's watching a film, and yeah. Whenever Mum wants to do a Flosstube video, he knows what to do it. So he probably natter. So yeah, the first finish, I wasn't impressed with this. I really wasn't impressed. I was impressed with the kit. Oh, it's broke. It's broken. I can get me. It looks awful, doesn't it, with the one ear? Oh God. Trust me, to choose a video where I like use one ear. Oh, hold on there a minute. You gave me a thought. Oh, hang on. I've got a stretch to go and get them. I know we're not in October now and we're past Halloween, but you know what, stuff it. These are better, they've got two. Yeah, I think those have just about had it now. So yeah, my stitching disaster. I wanted to do something Christmassy for stitching, but I didn't want to start anything big because I've got a few other whips that I'm doing. Brilliant. I've got a few other whips that I'm doing, and I just wanted to do something little, but do something Christmassy because I don't feel like I did anything Halloween this year. So I picked out a cross-stitch Christmas card kit by Anchor. I wish I'd have actually saved the front cover now, but I threw it away. Yeah, because I thought the fabric was about that size. And I thought with it being like that, I'll just start, I know they say to fold it in quarters and start from the middle, but me being me, I thought I'd be clever and start from the top and work my way down. Well, I started a bit too much in the corner. That picture up there is supposed to be there. It looks awful. I stitched it I stitched it over too much that way, where it should have been in the middle. The stitch piece itself is alright, it's okay, I just wish it would have been further down. That was the first mistake. The second mistake, yeah, because there is 3 in this one. The second mistake, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but this blue bit here, I think it is that bit there, yeah, it's said to use 1 strand. Oh, it gives something, but I'm not sure about character. In the corner there, it's supposed to be stitched in 1 strand and then that bit in 2. Well, I did that right in 2 strands and it's just one way, like half a stitch. Got that right. This bit, I stitched it in 4 cross stitches. I didn't even read the pattern properly. I honestly thought it said to stitch it in 4 crosses. It didn't. It said to do it in half. So that's where I did wrong with the second mistake. The third mistake I did with this is naturally open the card up, and you're supposed to, like, obviously you would think that I'd stick it onto there. I don't even know what way it. No, you'd think that I'd stick it onto there, and then when that shuts, obviously the design would be there. I stuck it on the wrong side. I stuck it on the side that you're supposed to write on. So, yeah, I stuck it on the wrong side. So I've had a complete and utter catastrophe with that. Embarrassed to show it. Yeah, I guess you can class it as a finish, but you can class it as a disaster finish. Yeah. So that was my lovely little finish, which I feel sorry for the person who's going to receive it. I've got to think about that person, yeah. So I've got to think about who do I not like enough to give that to. Nah, just kidding. Life update. Obviously I'm not going to say a lot or keep going on because you're here for the stitching, not the life updates. Yeah, I was at college yesterday and Tuesday. This week we've had exams again. We had exams the other week, health and safety. I passed with 85%. Brilliant. And yesterday it was even more nerve-wracking because not only did we have a short exam on the computer, but we also had to do a practical exam where we had somebody from the public come in. Well, I struggled to get somebody in, but one of the other girls from my class got one of her friends to come in. So it was new to me. I'd never met her before, and I thought to myself, why are you panicking? Because you you practiced on the people in your class and then were new, and obviously if you're doing beauty therapy, you've got to practice on people you don't know and work on people you don't know. So I was really nervous, but it turned out absolutely fantastic. She gave me a really, really good feedback. The tutor gave me a really good feedback. I was nervous that I wouldn't get the nail painting right, but I actually did not bad. I did okay, so that went really well, so I was really thankful for that. We didn't find out our results from the actual online computer exam, but we found them out today, and yay, I've passed them as well. So I'm on a roll at the minute, and I'm going to keep on the roll. So that's me, what I've been doing in the meantime. The other thing is, it was my daughter's birthday on Tuesday. The weekend we had a family get together. We did had a little party for with a few of the family and friends, and she had some lovely presents. We had a quieter day on the Tuesday though, because obviously with me being at college in the evening and my son being at school in the day, and people being able to come to the party the weekends but not the weekdays. So, oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. So yes, that I've been doing quite a bit of stitching. The Pinocchio one design that I'm doing, I'm not going to show you because I showed you in my last video, and I haven't done much since on it because I thought I was short of a colour. So I put it away and started on something else. So it turns out I wasn't short. Oh, I just lost it. I found the colour, so I will be going back onto it. So now I've gave you my live update, a very interesting live update, my stitching disaster. We're going to go on a new start. This new start, it's technically a new start for me, but it's not a new start if I'm making sense, which I'm probably not. This kit I brought from eBay, and obviously it was pre-owned, somebody had it before, and I've had this for months, Elvis Presley. And the reason why I bought this is because it reminds me of my dad, because my dad, my mum and dad were big Elvis fans. And not only that, my dad actually looked a lot like Elvis. People used to call him Elvis. So, because I'd put my Pinocchio down, and because obviously I want to get some finishes done and that, I thought I'm going to get this out and I'm going to start on this. Well, yeah, another disaster here. It said, I haven't got the chart with me because obviously we're not supposed to show charts, but it had the list of the colours on the charts like they do, and it had written on 8 colours, 8 different shades. But when I counted through the threads that were in here, there wasn't on a card, there wasn't numbered and nothing. It was just a bundle of threads just stuffed in a pack. When I sorted them out, I found 9 or 10 different shades, which I really didn't understand. And what made it harder is, you know how in cross-stitch kits and obviously skeins of thread, they've got the different numbers on to show you the different shades. Well, the threads I had in this pack did not have any numbers at all. All it had was, for instance, cream, light beige, dark beige, greyish brown, dark brown. And I thought, yeah, that was really, really going to help me, isn't it, to try and sort it out. So, I don't know why I ended up with a white in there, because white wasn't even on the chart. And there was another colour, which I thought might have been like the light beige at first, but it looked too orange. So I took that out, and I kept these ones in, which were 8, which was how many were supposed to be in there. I put on the little packs, like the numbers, and I put the symbols there, which were like dark brown, for instance, and this one No, that's dark greyish brown. This one's dark brown. That's all I had on the packs, was the name of the shade of the thread and the symbol. There were no numbers on them. The other disaster is, when I was stitching this, I'm going to show you my stitching now. Or shall I do that? Yeah, when I was going through the threads, when I'd sorted them all out, there wasn't even a quarter of the pattern done. There was just a tiny bit what somebody had obviously started. So once I managed to sort all that out, figure out where she'd left off, because she had, or he, because they hadn't marked it off either, but I managed to mark off what they had done. I actually, when I was coming through the threads and stitching the other day, I thought, I'm not going to have enough threads here. It was like some of the colours, like the dark greyish brown. Now there's a fair, not tons, but there's a fair amount in there. And I had like a tiny little bits left, but there were like masses to do, if I'm making sense. There were a lot more to do on the colours, but I only seem to have slight little tiny bits left. So the other thing what I have to do today, I was started stitching a bit on it, and I thought to myself, I can't just use up the threads, because when it comes to me running out and I need more, I'm not going to be able to know what colours I'm using because I didn't have the numbers on them. So today I went to the little shop of hobbies, which is in the town where I live in Morecambe, where they have a few cross stitch things, few knitting things, and the woman in the shop, bless her heart, for about 15 minutes we matched up the 8 shades to the actual numbers. I found out the numbers and what shades they are. So I brought extra bits of skeins. It's like this one, this middle greyish brown, which I didn't have a clue what it was. That actually happened to be 3790. I found the numbers to them, and she writ them down on the bags as well. So if I do get short again, I know what numbers I'm using now. So yeah, that was a bit of a do with that, because I didn't have a clue what shades were which. So I was in a bit of a panic there, and I was really into the stitching today. And funnily enough, I was watching your video when Charlotte, the woolly hatted stitcher, I was actually watching that while I was doing my stitching. It is, thank God. And I first sat there and I thought, yeah, I'm just going to go into town quickly before I get my daughter from school. So I was able to sort it out. Yay, thank God. So I can get it finished. So this is where I'm up to at the minute. Yeah, this is Elvis. When I opened the kit, there was just a little bit of that already done. So this bit from the nose to the eyes, I've done that myself. It's working out really well, and I think that ain't bad going. That is really good, being as the threads weren't even sorted and I had to literally sort them myself from scratch. I think I went really well with the shades. The only bit was, oh thank you, the only bit was what I'm unsure about is here by Elvis's eye. It's got a tint of yellow there. I don't think I might have got that colour right, but the problem with that, the only other shade that was in the pack was even yellower than that, so I think everything was just messed up in the pack. It don't look too bad though when I'm holding it like that. It's just when I'm holding it close you can tell. But I think that's not bad. It's pretty good, and I'm really enjoying that, and I'm going to be stitching on that tonight, because I didn't get to do much yesterday or the day before because of being at college. Got my needle minder on there for my Remembrance Day. I got that on Facebook, and you know, for the life of me I can't remember who I got it from. I know I did say last time, but I know all the proceeds that were from these, they actually went to the Poppy Appeal, so I'm really glad about that. So that is my whip, what I'm doing at the minute. Obviously I have got other whips, but I've not worked on them, so I feel like you probably get bored seeing them, because I showed you in my last video what there was. So I thought I'll save you the strain and not save you the stress stress and boredom and not show me her again. So that is where I am at the minute. I'm going to stretch my legs round because my knees are bent at the floor. Oh, my legs. Haul. Hey. We all like this bit, don't we? Yeah, haul. My first bit of... Oh, crap. No, I'm not going to show you any crap. Yeah, I forgot it. Bear with. I've just got to get off the floor first. I've got to get this, guys, because I have to show you this. I have to. It's a must. It's a must. I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, bloody hell. Jesus, I've got to get a better filming thing. Oh, right. Yeah. My first bit of haul I want to show you. The other week I went to Primark. If you're on my Instagram, yes. If you're on my Instagram or Facebook, you'd have seen this because I posted a picture of it straight away. I've had this for 2 weeks and I've not even worn it yet. I want to wear it, but I really, really want to save it for the retreat in February. I love Disney, I really do. It's like a big childhood thing for me. I went to Disneyland Paris once when I was 27, but really loved it. It was heaven. And obviously I love stitching. And when I went in Primark, I saw this and I thought, oh yeah, definitely gotta have that. And the first thing that come to my mind was definitely wear it at the stitching retreat. Yes, you guessed it right, Charlotte. It's the jumper that I've got of Lilo and Stitch. And the reason why I actually really got it, because my love for Disney, but Stitch, do you get it? Yeah. Yeah, I had to get it. It was a must. And like I said, I've not even worn it yet. It's still got the tag on it. And it was only £8. £8 that was for that. So it was well worth it. So yeah, I do want to wear it, but I'm going to save it especially for the retreat. It's a retreat top, that is. So that's my first bit of haul. My other bit is I'm going to go with the stained glass that I got. Oh, do you know they've got some lovely things in Primark at the minute? Absolutely amazing. We should all get one. Yeah, everyone that's going to the retreat in February, get a Stitch jumper. We should all get one. Now the next bit I got was I've seen these couple of charts on Facebook a few times of people doing them, and they look amazing. They look absolutely beautiful. And I thought I really do want to do. I fancy doing one of those. So I looked on eBay and I actually found quite a few of the charts. Is the obviously my love for Disney again, but stained glass Disney characters. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely bloody gorgeous? There were so many that I would have loved to have got them all, but I don't think my husband would have been very pleased with that. But so I just got this design at first. It is by Creative Cross Stitch Designs by Flower Power 37. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. It's it is by a proper company, because I know some companies can be a bit funny and they have to have like proper whatever. Sorry, it's alright, I had a notification thing come up on my phone then for something else. It's done on 14 count fabric using anchor threads, and the picture size is 10.4 by 15.4. 14 count. I've only ever stitched really on 14 count, but I've actually, the fabric I've got for it is 16. because the design that I'm doing with the Pinocchio, I found on that, when I was using 14 count, it seemed to leave quite a bit of spaces where you can see the fabric behind the thread. It was like the squares were slightly too big for the design. So I thought I'm going to switch it down and I'm going to use 16 count instead. I know there's not probably much of a difference with 16, but I didn't want to switch it down to 18 and it end up too small, so I thought I'm going to try 16. So this is the fabric that I've got. It's a 21 by 19, so there should be plenty of room for that. It's just a cream. I could have gone with white or cream, but I actually went with a cream for some reason. I think I just fancied a change. So I got that, and I brought that on, I think I brought it on Facebook for I brought that with some patterns for about, no, some threads for about £6. So I got that for the design. I've actually more or less kitted this up minus one shade of the colour. I've got the anchor threads. Now, I don't know if this is every place it's happening, but if you do have a kit or a chart that says to use anchor threads, bearing in mind it may start to get harder to be able to get the threads now in the shops, because when I went to the little shop of hobbies I went to, they actually said that Anchor's not doing so well at the minute. Don't know how true that is. It's not doing so well as a company, so their big stock of Anchor threads, what they've got, they're not actually stocking up. They're just going to sell out of what they've got and just stick to DMC. So I actually managed to get the majority of the Anchor threads that they did have, but I got some today. I got some online off Facebook as well, so in between all that lot I managed to get them together. The only thing I couldn't get in the shop was one of the shades I needed for the chart was the Anchor Black, which is 403. They didn't have any of that in the shop I went to. That's what I did do. The rest of the shades I didn't have to convert to DMC because I managed to actually get those in between Facebook and the shop. But the black, because I needed 8 of them and they didn't have any of them, and obviously there wasn't stocking up on them, I just changed it to DMC and I got 8 black DMC flosses instead for the design, because what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to work on the outside first, get all the black done, and then do the rest, just fill it in, and that is what I'm going to do with that. Now this, it's meant to be a retreat start, like I'm meant to be saving it until I go to the retreat in February. Whether that will happen, whether I'll actually save it for then, I don't know. Because I must admit, when I got everything together, I just look at it and I'm like, I really, really want to start that. Especially the black, I just want to start it. And thinking, no, you've got so many things that you need to do. Don't start anymore. But I might do. But yeah, when I was in town today, I was looking for a little bag to keep it all in. Oh, brilliant. That would be awesome. Well, in that case, I'm going to save it for a retreat start. You'll have to let me know which stained glass design you've got. Yes, I was after some bags. I've got a couple of like craft bags. They're not proper. I've got one proper stitching like project bag. But the other ones I've got them in like other little bags, like a Body Shop bag, but I've got the majority of my stitching in my big case. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Them will be lovely. Those will be lovely, especially the frozen one. But yeah, I want to get some more project bags, some little ones, so I can actually keep my stitching more organised. But I actually found this today, and I found this in the pound shop. I was just looking for a little plastic thing to put my stuff in. It's what you actually had on your videos earlier, Charlotte, the one that I watched today, those little zip bag things. I was after one of those, but they didn't have any, but they had this, like a little, it's like a little folder thing with a handle. So I've got my stained glass kit all kitted up in there, and the case thing was just £1. So I thought that was pretty good. So I'm ending up with that at the minute. Ah, right, Wilco's, yes. The nearest Wilco to me is in the town next door, but I can actually go in there. So I know I've rabbited on about that. The next thing is where I live, we've had an Aldi recently opened up. It was supposed to open up. Funny story behind this. I keep coming up with these funny stories in these disasters. We had a letter, an advert come through last month in October saying that the Aldi was opening on the 27th of October. It's grand opening, you know, grand opening. This letter didn't come through until the 30th of October, so I was like, well, I've missed the grand opening for a start. And a couple of days after, I said to my husband, right, I'm going to go to that Aldi and do a bit of shopping there, see how good it is. Got on the bus, got my shopping trolley, got off the bus, phoned my husband and said, Simon, I'm not going to find that much, I'm not going to be able to get that much from Aldi. And he said, why? I said, because the bloody thing still isn't open, it's still being built. Yeah. Why we received that letter come through to say the grand opening and the thing still hadn't even been built, so we had to wait a bit longer. But yeah, I went to Morrison's instead, which was just around the corner. That was the funny bit, yeah. But anyhow, a couple of days ago I found out it was open. Now it is open, so I went to go and have a little look. Not to do any major shopping because I was taking my daughter for a flu vac. And guess where I come across? I come across cross-stitch stuff. I come across crochet stuff. I come across knitting stuff. I didn't get the crochet and knitting, to be fair, because I've just got that much, and my husband would have been impressed. But I could not leave this behind. The cross-stitch stuff, Mickey Mouse. There was 3 different types of the Mickey Mouse kits, but I didn't pick the 3, so obviously, so I just picked 2 of them. This is the one. Now this one, you actually get, it actually makes 3 designs with this one. There's enough for the 3 designs. And you get the fabric, you get everything with it. You get the fabric needle, materials, you even get a hoop. And that was $2.99 from Aldi. The other one where I got is this one, and that's just like it's just one design, a big design, and it's an 8x10 frame, not included, but it has got an actual hoop to stitch it with. How good is that? I would have even got this kit on its own without the hoop, but you've even got the hoop with it as well. As for the thread, I'm really not sure what make of thread it is. I'm not going to say it's DMC because I can't see a cross-stitch kit with DMC, especially Disney being that cheap. That was $2.99 as well. So for 2 kits it was just £6. So if you are in the UK and you've got an Aldi by you and you love Disney, go and check it out because these are really, really definitely worth it. The other bit that I've got is, I wrote down one other thing, but I've actually got 2. Another thing that I've got is this. I brought this off someone from, I was going to say Amazon now, Facebook. The original material they had with it, they said they didn't have with it anymore, but they put something different. They put another bit of material in. But I'm actually pleased with the one they did put in, because this looks like a Magic Guide one, and it's 14 count. It's long, but the reason why it's long is because the design's long. Now, I like that fabric. I've not tried Magic Guide before, so I'm quite looking forward to that. I really am. The reason why I've got my needle in that hole there is because I actually measured it to see how to stitch it. Yes, I'm going to start from the front again. I'm not going to start in the middle, but I've actually measured it properly this time. So that's why the needle's there, so I know where I'm actually starting. I can't show you the chart, obviously. There is a bit of back stitch in it, a fair bit, but I might give that a miss because I hate a back stitch. I really do hate it. And I think if I'm doing a design, if I'm happy without the back stitching, then I won't do it. Doesn't it come out? Oh, I did not know that. I really did not know that. I thought naturally it'd come out. Thanks for letting me know about that because I actually did not know that. But yeah, this is what it's going to turn out to be, the top one. And the chart, it's actually called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And what that reads is, "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse." And I actually really like that, so I got that. I did get the threads with it as well, and she's actually sorted these out. They've not got numbers to them though. Yeah, definitely I agree there. Now, the threads haven't got numbers to them, so, but she's actually already sorted them onto little card bits, like that one's an olive green. I'm assuming them DMC threads, but I'll have a look in a minute. That one is like an orange. It doesn't have the numbers on them though, but I should think it'll have the numbers on the chart. Not like the other one, the Elvis one, which didn't. Well, I hope it's got the numbers on the chart. Else if I get short of this, I'm going to be a bit stuck. Hang on, have a look. Nope. It hasn't got the numbers on the chart. So, why do I get these kids? So if I do get short, oh shit. So if I do get short of the shades, I'm going to have to do the same again and search through them. Oh crap. It'll teach me to get something first without even looking. But yeah, it's just a good job I'm not doing it yet. Now the last bit in my bit of stash is this one. I haven't done a dimensions kit before. I must admit I'm very, very, is it sceptical, dubious about doing one of these, because I know there can be a fair bit of back stitching sometimes, and there can be that bit more like, how do you say it? Advanced? Intricate. Yeah, there can be a bit more intricate, but I just love this design and I could not help it. I have a couple of the dimension designs. I have another petite one of a little dog, but this, pardon me, it's called Christmas Wishes, and it contains pre-sorted thread, 18 count ivory Ada, so that's brilliant, an 18 count, needle and instructions, and the design is by Trisha Riley Matthews. So I got that one. I saw it on eBay. I fell in love with it, and the reason being is because that girl in the picture, it's just like a future image of my daughter. Because my daughter, she's got ginger hair at the minute, very ginger. But it just looks, this is where I could imagine what she'd look like a little bit like in the future, and I just thought that would be so pretty to do for a Christmas. So yeah, so that is my haul. Plans for December, I've probably already said this, and I'm up to 39 minutes now, so I won't keep you that much longer. Plans for December, I'd like to do something Christmassy, but I'm going to get a finish in. I'm determined to finish Elvis. I really want to get that done. I'm not going to get the Pinocchio finished by a long shot because I've still got plenty to do. There's an abstract design that I'm doing, which I showed in my couple of videos past. I wouldn't mind getting a fair bit of that done. So I think I'm going to get the abstract done when I've done the Elvis. I'm not going to tell you my plans for the new year because I think I should leave that for my next Flosstube, for mid-December Flosstube as well. And as well, I brought a picture of my dog in here. The reason I brought it in is because I commented on When I was watching Stitching in Sound video earlier, I commented about, because he said that he likes dogs and basset hounds. And I said, well, my friend's got basset hounds as well, but I had a boxer crossed with a Springer. And when you explain that to someone, they think, oh, how can, that's a bit strange, isn't it? It's just like a long-haired boxer. And this was my little princess Jessica. Yeah, I've got her in. I've even got her in a round frame in Jessica on. That was my boxer crossed with a Springer Spaniel. We didn't breed her because, personally, me, I'm just not into breeding them. But we had her from a rescue place because I think her owners, I don't think they wanted her, which is really, really sad. Because obviously she wasn't pedigree. So I had her when I was 21 and she was 7 weeks old, and she was 14. She might have been 14 when she passed away, because I sadly lost her about a month after I lost my dad. And yeah, I just wanted to show everybody the picture of my beautiful, beautiful Jessica, my lovely dog. She was absolutely the love of my life. She was. So obviously before my children come along, but I think about her every day now and I keep her close to my heart. I've even got a little bit of a fur in a locket. Anyhow, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, guys, please, please, please go and check out the shout outs for the woolly hatted stitcher Charlotte, who's joined me in this live today. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And don't forget to check out Stitching in Sound, Kyle Rettemeyer as well. He's absolutely down to earth, he's brilliant. So if you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not enjoyed it, give it a thumbs down. If you've hated it, just unsubscribe. Or if you're not a subscriber, please press that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Oh, bless. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I'm going to dive in the bath myself now. Yeah, because my top, I got a bit of dinner down it earlier. A little bit of gravy, you know, as you do. And I was going to go in the bath and I thought, no, because I don't look my pretty sight when I've come out. So I've put my top on backwards. I'm not showing you, but the crave is at the back. Anyway, I'm going to get going now. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And I shall see you again soon. Hopefully with some Christmas ears instead. See ya. Bye. I'm still here. I can't press the button.